Just gotta spread this around real quick and then I'll start drawing on this square. All right. Let's do it. So the only idea I had was to start out with a bunch of arms coming from this corner here. So let's see where that takes us. Now I haven't like warmed up at all, so this is gonna be a little bit tedious for me at least. I don't know about you. Could all use a little more practice drawing hands, you know? And this is not what any of you who are already subscribed are here for, which I totally understand. Gonna work on another guitar video after this, probably. Try to write a little ditty for you. It's a little small for this arm. Maybe some people just have small hands, or maybe I should actually adjust that. We'll see. If I can't, I think it can be fixed. I think this is just a little bit too bulky for scale. Couple of lines for depth. Make that a little bit thicker, just for shading purposes. I want my light coming this way. No, triceps. If we're talking triceps, how the fuck does that work? So we've got, there's like a muscle over here, and then a bigger one over here. So this line has to come over. Maybe that's a little too much, but part of the process, you know. That's an arm. Almost. Close enough. Next one. Wish I had more to talk about. I'd like to see if I can't make some videos at work for you guys. All of you 0 people. I think that might be interesting for some of you who are into music instruments. Got a fucking long way to go. It's okay. I can draw faster. Speed is the game. If I just don't think about it too much, then everything will fall into place. Just like that. Some tension in your tendons here. Some cross hatching. And then we do another one. This one we'll have going this way. Maybe this one's more of a passive hand. This way I don't even have to think about the thumb. or the forearm there, because everything's hidden. It's great. It's not even cheating, because don't think about it. Give her some depth. I'd say that's starting to turn out a little bit. Could use some music, but I don't know exactly where to look for decent royalty-free music. Viewer, recommend me something. What do you want to hear? What would you like to hear? You're special, alright? Because you're the third viewer, and so far I think you might be the longest viewer, alright? So, you'll always be special in my eyes. Oh, he left. Guess I'll continue the stream by myself. But hey, 3 passers-by, that's not bad. Maybe I'll give this one a partner. An upright hand for once. Because all of these are back of hands. This will be a challenge for me. Alright. A lot of this finger action is hidden, so I don't even have to. I'll just suggest it a little bit and then let your brain fill in the rest of the pieces. Are you sure of what you're looking at? No? Good. Just like that, we have an army of hands and arms at the top of this page. You know, I could always play my music. But if that backfires and this channel gets copyright stricken, that would be really stupid. But I don't know exactly how that works, and there's no one here to answer me, so not gonna risk it, I guess. Playing my own music. Actually, I want one grabbing onto this arm here. I think I can do that, right? I have the skills, some of them, sometimes. We do a little bit of cross-hatching. We do a little bit of hatching, I should say. Now we've done cross-hatching. These lines are a little thick, though. And then the hand should be like about here, I'd say. Not even gonna worry about the thumb. Welcome, Titan Speaker Man. How's it going? I'm just drawing a bunch of hands here to start filling out this page. This is gonna take a long time. Do you do art yourself? What's your medium of choice? Maybe you should try. Is that something that interests you? Are you What are your hobbies, man? It's great to have you here. It gives me something to talk about to fill the space. Please don't leave. Games is good. I have a hard time getting into games myself, but if you hit that if you hit that little subscribe button and hang around, maybe you can recommend me a game, buddy, old pal, my friend, Titan Speaker Man. How about it? Thank you, thank you, thank you very much, buddy. What do you recommend? What kind of games do you like? Thank you very much for your subscription. Roblox? I haven't played Roblox in a very long time. I've heard there's a lot of interesting stuff going on there. And also some kind of not so great stuff, but isn't that the way of the world? You gotta do what you gotta do, man. If you gotta leave at 9, that's totally cool. I don't know where you are, but, you know, don't tell me. Keep that to yourself. Yo, what up, Mr. Printer? It's great to have you. I don't really have a whole lot to talk about, but we can chat. There's probably like a significant delay, but you know, we work with it. I am resourceful. Thank you for subscribing, Mr. Printer. I appreciate that very much. Is it my silky smooth voice? Is it the riveting content? Just drawing hands, hand after hand. Ain't it grand? Thank you. I like your name. I'd like I think I'd like to work on graphic novels someday, but it's just so much drawing. It's just drawing constantly and everything. At some point, I'll probably resort to using the technique where you like take what is it called? Take real pictures and then you make them black and white. But I don't know how to use Photoshop, so that's going to be a whole other thing. Titan Roblox, Titan Speakerman and Mr. Printer, do you guys know each other? You watching the same stream at 9? Neat. Well, before you leave at 9, what do you want to see me draw? Because I've been working on these hands for like 30 minutes now. Your account picture? What is. Let me take a look. What am I looking at here? Kind of looks like a bug robot thing to me. Why what? You don't know why? I don't know why either. I'm glad we're all on the same page here. I actually don't know Skibidi Toilet. I don't think I've seen a single Skibidi Toilet video, but I've heard it goes very deep. Like there's a lot of lore behind it. I've heard theories that it's like some kind of commentary on the media, on modern media or something. But I really don't know. Yeah, I think I can draw a printer. Even though my OBS doesn't show you're watching. Oh, there you are. Fix this real quick. And this. Oh my god, I made a mess. Everything's a mess. I'll draw the printer right after this, I swear. My loyal subscribers. We'll do a little bit of a let's see, what kind of printer am I looking at here? Maybe it's kind of just falling out of the sky here with papers flying out. How about that? It's got a little LCD window right here. Some kind of control panel right there, and then there's the opening. And then there's the scanning part. And I assume there would be paper like loaded in the top here, right? Or is it one that you put the paper inside and then it automatically dispenses it? No, I do not know Creek Craft. That one sounds interesting. Oh, okay. You're driving me mad, Mr. Printer. Answering yes to my either-or questions. Yeah, I think I saw you both are Roblox YouTubers. Was that working out for you? You guys enjoying it? I assume you like record together. add another layer so I can give this some gray. Will AI take over the world? I think so. I think we're right on the brink of getting real messed up by AI. But I mean, we'll adapt. We'll adapt to it as we have adapted to all the other trash that is incurred upon us. It's not great, but in a lot of ways it'll probably be great. So mostly, I try not to worry about it. AI is not something I understand very much, but if it does gain consciousness, then I'd like to think that I would try to accept it as like a person, sentient being. When will the world end? Probably. I give us another 1,000 years, at least for like life as humans know it. I give us another 1,000 years before we go extinct, and that'll be the end of the world for us. But as like, if we're talking like the extinction of all life on Earth, I don't know, maybe like 1,000,000 years. However long it takes for the sun to expand and then for it to bake all the water off of this rock. And then at that point, I mean, we did what we did what we could. And we probably won't be around. Do I know Alexa? I don't. And I don't have an Alexa, so there's no pranking to be had there. My roommate has an Alexa. Maybe I could, if I yell loud enough, then I could really mess with his day. Why do you have two Alexas? I think one's already one too many. It's a piece of Jeff Bezos in your house. Why would you want that? They take a piece of Jeff Bezos every time they make an Alexa, and it grows a tiny Jeff Bezos inside of the Alexa so that he can see you when you're sleeping and know when you're awake. That's real. I read it once. Happy New Year, Adam. I hope you have a great new year. I hope your 2024 is prosperous. I hope you become the world's first trillionaire and then do stuff with that money in the world that is probably just as I hope you become a supervillain, Adam, and you reach all of your goals because they're yours, and you are actually the main character. If you didn't know that, Adam, you're the main character of Earth. We were just talking about when the world will end. That's up to you, buddy. It's up to Adam and Adam alone when the world will end. So put a number on it, Adam. What do you give us? How long do we have before you decide we've had enough? We won't make it to 2028. That's okay. 4 years left. Man, that gives me just enough time to go back to college. But then again, like, I should probably do that. If Adam's giving us 4 years, I might as well re-enlist. I think the speaker man is looping. What does that mean? Oh, Titan speaker man. That guy. From earlier. Oh, he's pooping. Why would you know that? Why would you disclose that, even? That's just rude. Ousted by his own brethren. Unreal Engine tutorials. I don't know anything about that. Is that like... That's like video game stuff, right? Well, I hope you enjoy your time here, regardless. Hit the old... Hit the crumble that subscribe button. You know, just deck it, curb stomp that subscribe button, destroy it, crack your screen with the subscribe button. Yo, you've just started game dev? That's awesome. That's really cool. Mr. Printer has a Mustang in Roblox. If you start saving now, you could have a Mustang when you're 57, because I'm sure you're like a child. Maybe by then you'll get a self-driving Mustang with and then you won't even get to enjoy driving it because it's just a taxi. Lethal Company was made by one guy? Damn. How many people are playing Lethal Company these days? It's probably like thousands. That dude's probably rich. Right. So you have 4 years, less than 4 years to make your game. Unless you just want to make it and keep it for yourself, I guess. I can't wait to tell my whole family that the world's gonna end in 2028. They're gonna be stoked. I'll tell them that it came to me. A prophet named Adam came to me, and he told me that the world will end in 2028. I do not play Roblox, Mr. Printer, but I might check it out. I might see what it has to offer. And yeah, I've heard Call of Duty is not doing great these days. I kind of fell out of it. I mean, I didn't even really get into Call of Duty and FPS shooters until, like, God, what year was it? Like 2017, I think. And at that point, I think I'd it. Yeah, it would. The only one I really played was Black Ops 2, for the zombies mode. It was pretty sick. Maybe I'll record some of that. But that's gonna be interesting story about the Black Ops 2. I never bought it. It just appeared on my Xbox one day. I swear to God, I didn't buy it. I never had anyone over who had a copy of it who like bought it for me or anything. It just appeared in my library one day, and then I had it. And I've had it ever since. I haven't. Yeah. COD World at War. I think I might have played that one on my dad's Xbox, like a long time ago. And no, I don't play Fortnite either. I don't like Fortnite. I don't like the way it feels to play that game. Just the way it controls, and plus, like, there's just the skill curve for it. Like the amount of people that are extremely good at it is just very high, and it's too much of a challenge for me, I think. On top of, it's just not for me. Bad news, in 2030 they'll stop making Mustangs. Well, it's not really bad news because the world's gonna end in 2028. Remember, so there'll be Mustangs until the end of recorded history. I played Fortnite early years with college roommates. Simple times and everyone sucked. Now everyone is a pro. Yeah. Just like, plus, like, there's this, you have to there's a certain understanding of how, like, the geometry works when you're getting around the structures that people build or building your own. It's crazy. Maybe in another life I could have gotten into it, but it's too late. I'm too old. I'm ancient. I'm an old man of 21. Heed my word, youngsters. Invest in latex. Invest in invest in ocean power. Yes, it will end in 28, Mr. Printer. Adam said so. Adam's the main character. He wouldn't lie to us. Shit, I just deleted everything. There we are. It's back. All is good. And I am old. Look at me. Look at how old I am. You can't see anything because I'm so old. The passage of time weighs heavily on my soul. Mine crumbling soul, worn by the winds. Let's see, what else can I draw? I think we need more hands. Could always use more hands, huh? What's wrong with a little more hand action? I hope you get... I hope... Nothing, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. There are children present. When I'm so big that there are so many people watching me that I'm basically blind to the viewership, then I'll say whatever I want, just like Critical. Can't believe he is he's as successful as he is with the YouTube algorithm. Also, it's awesome because, you know, seems like a neat dude, as dudes go. Or maybe not. Only he knows for sure. Error, error, I'm in your walls. My walls are pretty thin, so I think I would know. I'd hear you scratching around with your little rat claws. Gotta get some water. You guys, you wonderful people have brought me to 125 subscribers. Thank you. It's great. It's a good number. I like this number. Yeah, Adam is number 125. That's a holy number now. Oh god. I think I should probably just leave this hand alone before I mess it up more. Because it's not going great. After these lines, I'll leave it alone, right? That's I don't like that. I don't like it. Oh god. I'll have the fingers jutting out a bit, like they're reaching for the printer. I was trying to save you, Mr. Printer, but you're falling, and you're slipping right between their fingers, their multitudinous fingers. You're just being you've been dropped from a 747 on your way to stop Adam from ending the world. But alas, it's been prophesized. He had already spoken. That works. That's a little better. Not quite. Almost. It's almost a little bit better. There's some adjustment I'm missing here. What car do I have? I'm not a car guy, my dude. I have a 2013 Nissan Altima that's been overdue for an oil change, probably. It does exactly what I need it to do, and that is get me to work so I can make money. And that's all I really care about. Maybe I should probably invest in some kind of off-road capable vehicle, because I like to be outdoors. And I have to rely on technical difficulties gaming in order to get places sometimes. What do I do for work? You're asking all the personal questions. Yeah, you are. I fix guitars, and I am thinking about making content surrounding that, because I think that could be interesting for you. But I need to talk to my boss about that. I think I have a good handle on the rules already, but just in case. So I'll get to show you guys redoing the frets on guitars, or preparing a neck reset. I think one of the only things I wouldn't be able to reveal is the interior, because reasons. We take these guitars that are 50, 60. The oldest one I've worked on is 90 years old. Yeah, I play guitar. Lately I haven't been playing as much, but I've been doing music. I've been practicing the piano, because that's where I got my start, and then I fell out of it when I got into guitar, and now I want to get back into it, but it's making me fall out of guitar. It's a vicious cycle. There's some videos on my channel of me playing guitar if you want to check those out. And I'm going to make another one after this one, after this live stream, hopefully. Woof. They're starting a car debate in the chat there. This will be interesting. Fight, 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 fight. My buddy has like I think it's a 90s Ford truck. It's great. It's rolled down. It's taken some beatings. And it needs some work right now, but it works. It's called Lenny. His truck's name is Lenny. I'm gonna draw a happy little tree. Yeah, you are the printer, Mr. Printer. You're falling right now. We gotta set up a little scene around you. Maybe something will save you. Only time will tell. Alright, happy little tree. Gonna set up some kind of tree line over here. There's a tool for this that I can use, right? It's like a fill-in shape. Just gotta make it nice and jagged. Suggest some rock faces. Boom. Background. Is it a good one? Shut up. Whoops. Fuck. There we go. In the edge of a tree here, give it a little bit of a nodule. Give it some life. Gotta work in reverse here because the background is the darkest darks. We'll make a branch, as a tree does. You ever seen a tree? I've seen a lot of trees. And that'll continue a little bit later. Right now we got a branch. If you go that way, actually. Foreshortening. Give us some depth. Surely this looks more like a pine tree, don't it? Some needly structures over here. Some needly structures over there. Needle structures all around. To preserve water for the cold. in their cold environment, as pine trees do. You ever seen a tree? I thought 7-Eleven was like a nationwide thing. And yes, I love my mother. My mother is great. Give it another branch up there. Make the trunk a little bit thinner, as pine trees do. You ever seen a tree? Maybe this branch goes down a bit, huh? Some variety. Maybe the pruner will catch on this branch, huh? It'll save you. We're shaping up slowly. Filling out this page. We've had 14 people pass through here. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Not bad at all. 14 people. 14 passers-by, 14 pilgrims. And then I'm getting lazy, so I'm just gonna have this tree cut off at the top. It's been freshly stricken by some kind of lightning. I'll even add some burns. Boom, lightninged tree. A tree which has been lightninged. Alright. So, add just a little bit of texture to all this. Some of this. Don't need to overdo it. Stuff you probably won't even notice from all the way zoomed out. Just give it a little sparkle, you know? A little sparkle. Make things a little more interesting. Don't always need to make sense. We need more hands. I'm taking up a really small corner up there, I think. Boom, hand. Just like that. Just like magic. You got a haircut? Nice. I haven't gotten a haircut in years. I gave myself a haircut like a year ago. And then I stopped combing my hair so I could have dreadlocks. Once they get long enough, I'm gonna get those beads like Jack Sparrow has. I think that'd be pretty neat. I mean, it's not like I've been hiding my face or anything. And also, white people have dreadlocks too. How many hands do I need? As many as it takes. As many as feels necessary. Because right now there's just a lot of empty space up here. I could have select all of these and make them bigger, but I like it a little bit better this way. Maybe I can cheat by just having some random tubes going around. Fill in some of this space without wasting so much of your time. Yes, Mr. Printer, you're right there. You're still right there. Actually, I can make this the pinky and uh, cheat even more by not having to draw the thumb. I mean, not cheating. Um, tech using technique to save effort. Not cheating at all. Totally not what it is. One, two, three, four. Yes, 4 fingers. Alright. I'd like the hands to come out to at least about here, you know? And then have some extending a little bit. Maybe I'll just make this the edge. And then I'll have to... Maybe I'll copy it and mirror it over here. And to fill out a little more of the space. I'm thinking industrially. All the hands are reaching for the printer. Look, that guy's going over. They're just too far away. Oh, jeez, I've forgotten what I'm looking at. I'll be right back. I've returned. Unfortunately, the problem was the only thing we have in common right now to go on a project with you. Go on with this. What? I think I have to... is to go... Unfortunately, the problem was the only thing we have in common right to... Okay, he deleted. I don't think that was meant for me. Whoops. I read it anyway. Anyway, back to drawing, right? Where's my glove? All right. Maybe we'll call it good on the hands, huh? I know I said that before, and then I started working on the hands again, but maybe I mean it this time. Just draw a couple fingers for good measure, I guess. I think I'm gonna put wings on this ball of hand. Because how else would it be in the sky? I don't know what I was thinking there. Probably gonna draw another hand. Boop, boop. Ah, shoot. I've been drawing all of these on the wrong layer. It's okay. I'll just collapse it all into one layer again. So we'll have the wings stemming from over here. So we'll have this large bending shape come across and down here. And it'll round off at the top and circle around. It'll have a little bit of girth because it's a large wing for a large ball of hand. And then we have these huge feathers. A little bit of a herringbone pattern. Just like my tattoo. You guys have any interesting New Year's plans? Any of you? Face reveal. You can go look at my face in other videos. In an other video. If I did it now, I'd have to like set up a whole camera and then probably mess up the stream, and it'd just be a mess, you know? And you're gonna make me, the entertainer, do the work? How dare you? What's wrong with you? You're supposed. I'm. How about you entertain me, huh? What you got? You face reveal. So, what's the deal with airplane food? Think if you really wanted to, you could see my face in the Lamb of God cover that I did. It's heavy metal. Are the kids into heavy metal these days? Do kids listen to heavy metal? Biblically accurate ball of hands. There we go. It's reaching for the printer. Maybe with a stroke of its wings, the printer can be saved. Mr. Printer will see another day. We've got one tree. I guess I should do another one, huh? Huh. We'll do another one, huh? Ball of hands, huh? Biblically accurate, huh? Printer, huh? You ever seen a tree? Another stream tomorrow? I work tomorrow. This stream hasn't even finished. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's New Year's tomorrow. I guess I could choose not to go into work tomorrow, yeah. Sure, why not? I'll do a stream tomorrow. I don't think I have any plans. If anything comes up, sorry. Look, man, if I work on New Year's Day, then I make more money. I mean, not more than I would on any other day, but I would make more money, generally speaking. And I haven't been saving for taxes. I am inevitably going to be in deep trouble with the IRS. Probably not. I think I'll be okay. I could copy paste this ball of hands to the other corner up here. Or maybe I draw something else. Maybe like what's something else that flies? Like a bat? Have a little angel devil situation going on. Or a dragon. What do you guys think? What do you want? What do you want to see? What do you think fits? Burp. I've also got to figure out something to go in this space down here. I think I'm gonna do a dragon. We'll have him in some kind of like dynamic pose. Maybe he's like doing a barrel roll so he can save the printer. And he's all grar, grar, grar. And that's the inside of his mouth. He's got big old fangs. the way that looks. Should flesh out some of these shapes before I move on to details. I say as I start adding eyebrow details. Do not judge me. Have his neck come around here and big ol' monster body with an arm outstretched. He's got his dragon thumb and 3 dragon fingers. On his big old dragon hand and his dragon arm. Give him claws, big old dragon claws. Put some darks around this highlight to make it pop out more, as it were. And then his wing. Oh god, I hate this. I hate the way this turned out. It needs adjustment. Rectification. Rectification. Nope, I still hate it. Why do I hate it though? That is the real question. I think this guy needs to move down a bit. More behind. You know? If I put him right there. And then I delete the excess. Maybe that fixes it. It's better. Maybe he has a bit of. Maybe he has those, like, chin horn things. Because he's edgy. Give him a nose spike, too. Why not? Now for these, well, right, the wing. Forgot about the wing. It's gonna have to. It's probably gonna be obscuring most of this body. He's got bat-like wings. So they're like big ol' hands, big ol' webbed hands. They've got knuckles. And of course, spikes. Spikes make everything better. Add spikes to your life. Eat a bowl of spikes every breakfast. Goodbye, Mr. Printer. It was great having you. Whoops. Don't be sad, Titan Speaker Man. You should be sad that the world is ending in 2028, though. That can be certain. That is certain. Swing comes up and then back around into his shoulder, which I'm not going to worry about revealing. There we go. I mean, not quite, but we're getting there. Fucking hell. Oh my god. There we go. That's good enough. Fill in these spikes real quick. Because I forgot to. And they need to be distinct. Do the hatch. Cross hatch. Add some black. Some skin texture. And now for his twofers. It's a good tooth. Lots of sharp teeth. And his lizardish tongue. Give him some jagged premolars. And then find some way to distinguish all of this a little bit better. Give him some big old scales, some geometry, you know? Goodbye, Titan Speaker Man. That leaves me with the one viewer and the one viewer alone. Oh no, I'm up to 3 now. Maybe it'll drop in a second. We'll see. Back to 0, back to square one. You'll all leave me. Everyone leaves eventually. I am very hungry. Should probably eat something. But the stream must go on. Some gray into this mix. I am not the biggest fan of coloring. sometimes you get into a rhythm of just scratching back and forth with the same keystroke, and then you hit undo, and all your work vanishes before my eyes, your eyes, our eyes, my eyes, and then I have a severe panic attack, and then I press Control Z and all is good, and then I have to go in manually, you know. Oh my God, it's Gibbon. How's it going, bro? That's good. We have let me give you the tour. We've got our biblically accurate ball of hands over here in the corner. And then we've got a printer that's falling, and we've got a dragon and the ball of hands that dueling for who's gonna save this printer, because I guess they both have assignments or something. And then there's a tree down here that got struck by lightning because I didn't want to draw the top. And then we gotta find some other way to fill in the rest of the space. I've gotten a lot further than I thought I would, to be honest. This has been a real active stream too. 21 people. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of the hands. I was gonna stretch them out further, but it was just a lot of hands. I was just drawing hands. It was very not that interesting. This dragon hand kind of bothers me. I can't exactly put my finger on why. With a tribe of primates? I think I could do a tribe of primates. Yo, actually, I had one of my comic ideas was of Primate World. Like they're like kind of intelligent primates that are like in the caveman era, but they're like really stupid. The only problem is I didn't have like an actual storyline to put it to. So it's kind of just hanging around in the air as a visual concept. Yo, Titan Speakerman has returned. Am I more interesting than the other stream you're trying to watch? I bet I am, because I'm great. I'm wonderful. I'm so funny. Also, like you ever seen a tree? That's called a callback. Finger guns. To fight to see who evolves first, huh? Maybe there's like an alien force that's overwatching them, that's like trying to decide who. They're like keeping score to see what the best monkey is. The best primate is. Sorry, didn't mean to be racist. Mr. Printer is back as well. I guess I am more interesting. This guy needs some more depth. He's looking a little bit flat to me. We don't like flat dragons. That is awkward. I shouldn't have said that. Oh well, it's on the internet forever now. We don't like flat dragons. Well, I'm glad I can be entertaining for you, Titan Speaker Man. Can provide a service for the You can't be in my room. That's illegal. And you wouldn't break the law. But you can't though, because that would be illegal. That'd be immoral even. To just be in my room like that. You evil son of a bitch, Mr. Printer. If I find you, I got an axe, Mr. Printer. That's all I'll say about that. I could chop a printer up. Yeah, I've fought a printer before. I'll do it again. I'll take my notes straight from Office Space. Do not send angry emojis at me. How dare you? I'm offended. You've offended me, Mr. Printer. No, he can't. He can't send... No. He cannot send angry emojis. I've decreed it. This is my channel. And if he does, I will be more upset. I will be even more offended. And I'll cry. I'll cry myself to sleep if he sends me more... If he sends me one more angry emoji, I'll cry. Not now, though. I'll cry later when I'm ruminating over it. Yeah, you've been very naughty, Mr. Printer. Go to the corner. That's it. I'm crying myself to sleep. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep for a week just because of you. I hope you feel good about yourself. You've made me cry preemptively or something. You're not sorry. You knew the consequences and you did it anyway. You knew I would cry. And you still... See, I'm tearing up right now. You could probably hear it in my voice. Just listen to the sadness. Look how sad I am. Look at it with your ears. Sending a fruit arrangement. Thank you. I've been meaning to add more fruit to my diet. I eat a lot of vegetables, but... Now Titan Speaker Man is sending me angry emojis. Do you see the abuse that I'm subjected to? The internet is full of hate. The internet is full of nothing but haters and bullies, you know, and stuff like that. And I can't handle it, my fragile little soul. All these people ganging up on me. I only have... There's only one Gibbon protecting me. Standing by my side. There's the Durgan. Oh wait, no, he needs legs. Or at least like the suggestion of legs. Give him some classic dragon spines on his spine. You don't have to apologize for talking with emojis. You should apologize for sending angry stuff though. I want at least... Well, see, you sent it again though. You've just sent it again, and now I'm gonna cry for a month. You broke your promise as you made it. How can I trust you? Button. Press. Layers. Shoot. There we are. And now we do some more black. And we move on. I'm gonna make a bunch of micro monkeys over here. Maybe this is how the series starts, where they have an artifact that's fallen from the sky, and that's how the inception of this whole thing begins. Maybe that's their thingamajigger that they're fighting over. And there's like an intern at in a human ship that's just like, please, if you guys could find my printer, and they keep misunderstanding him and think that it's some kind of competition. And then maybe like later in the series when he inevitably takes the printer back, they all like turn against him. And like goodbye, Titan Speaker Man. I think I should really write this series. Think it could be really fun. They're just little guys. And they're witnessing this event. I even developed like a way that they would say the middle finger, like they would sign because like okay, let me start from the beginning. Obviously they have like their grunts and stuff, but like they use sign language to communicate primarily. And one of their middle finger is pretending to throw shit at whoever they're flipping off. Some serious world building. Smart, but not smart enough. All right. Now we need something over here. Maybe I don't know. Cuz we've already got two flying things, you know? Could draw a little mountain. That do anything for you? Exactly. You're already invested. Isn't that how all war starts? It's just pretend mudslinging until someone inevitably throws a rock, throws some dung. Yeah, it says a lot for sure. I think it says that we are primates mostly. We're dumb. We're stupid monkeys, and it's all our fault. It's all our fault for being stupid monkeys. Gotta fill in a little more gray. Missed a spot. Might as well add some gray to this. I'm gonna draw a burb. It's just a passing crow that's like, whoa, the fuck is happening up there? Maybe the birds can be intelligent too in the monkey world. They'll be like the season 3 enemies. The season 3 conflict. There's I don't remember who exactly the artist is, but there's this guy that made like a book of birds, like an art book of birds that are advanced, and um they have like little bags designed that they can reach them with their beaks, because they're non-humanoid or anything, but they are intelligent. It's very cool. It's a lot of what inspired this, I think. Yeah, like they're I think the premise behind the book is like, what if birds were intelligent enough to use tools and were developing instead of primates. So they had like spears and fishing equipment and hunting gear and like war masks and stuff. It was very cool. It's gotta do a lot of hatching. Boop, 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 boop. And try to fill it all in. I don't know what to talk about. It's like my biggest problem with streaming. And I imagine, like most people. So what the fuck do you talk about? I was relying on chat for the discussion for so long. You're a fine chat, but there's just not more of you. There were 3 people in there at one point in time, talking it up. I'm getting pretty popular, if I do say so myself. 125 subs. Beat that, Markiplier. Next time I go into a coffee shop and they I won't even wait for them to ask like something that someone famous would get for free or whatever. They'll be like, "Do you want whole or oat milk in your coffee?" And I'll be like, "Do you know who I am?" I'm sorry. Do you know who I am? I'm fucking going it, and I have 100+ subscribers, right? So the next time you want to talk to me like that, the next time you even think about talking to me like that, I want you to think of all those people just waiting at your doorstep because they'll fight for me. Yeah, I am a music guy. I've been doing music forever. You can find my music everywhere. Everywhere there is music, basically. At least you should be able to find it, unless DistroKid is deciding to fuck me. Jack of all trades, for sure. Definitely not a master of anything. More hatching. One of the other people that stopped by was just starting to get into game design, and that's also something I'd like to try out. I have this super I have this super cool idea for a video game called Dog Puncher. You play as a homeless guy, like a really crusty old homeless guy who uh punches dogs. It's a really good idea that I think people will like a lot. You're already waiting for Dog Puncher 2. Let me get the first one out. It's gonna be my masterpiece. I have so much stuff to do and no ideas or drive to do them, I guess. Or you could say I'm pecking away at all my projects just super slowly. When I'm 50, then I'll actually release the first thing. And then no one will give a fuck because the grid will be down and the climate will be irreversibly destroyed. I also... Maybe I'll stream video games tomorrow. Maybe that's what I'll do for New Year's. I can finally open up Homebody. Because I've been meaning to see what's up with that. See if it's any good. Endorsed by the Glame Glumps. Boom. Could make these lines on the mountains a little thicker, a little more interesting. This could just be a poster for... This is just a panel straight out of that comic. Out of the, Monkey World idea. I guess it also has dragons and biblical creatures now. To find some way. At the very end of the series, the monkeys fight God, and they all get smashed. Um, Solar eclipse. Why not? It's just this crazy cosmic alignment of events that just solidifies in these little guys' mind that this is the most sacred thing to have ever sacreded. Gotta find a circle here. You know how it goes. There we are. Actually, it's like a circle of light, huh? Should be. Just fill in the inside, and then I'll sort the rest out in a sec. Ooh, red sky. Can do that. Red sky is a good idea. First, I gotta clear up this situation. There's a circle tool that I could have used. Maybe this just gives it a little more of a hand-touched feel, hand-drawn feel. I think that's gonna look cool. This is kind of tedious. Probably putting all three of you to sleep. That's okay. 'Cause I'm enjoying myself. And I don't care what you think. Did you try looking at the eclipse with your bare eyes? With your naked, unprotected eyes? No, I just gotta work meticulously around all of these little drawings. Art is great. Art is wonderful. Art is good. Art is hard. You ever seen a tree? I should probably stop making that joke. People are gonna think I actually have, like, a brain injury. I want to give this a little bit of space to glow. Whoops. Shockingly, no, I don't have a brain injury. Yeah, damn your simple shapes, medic. You lucky bastard. I recently watched all of those Nigel and Marmalade cartoons. I highly recommend. They're very good. They are I mean they reuse a lot of the same jokes, but they're good jokes. I think my favorite one of those little animations is the one with Graham, who is known for having a big mouth. If you can find that one, it's good. It's funny. He has to die. The sentient hot dogs one, I don't think I've seen that one. Or maybe, no, I have to have, but I don't remember it. The only sentient hot dogs that come to mind are from The Regular Show. El Show Regular. Oh, yeah. Kind of remember that one. They also had the sentient popcorn. But I think they had just accepted their fate. Very funny. Very funny indeed. Almost done. Then I can call it quits on this 3-hour stream. Can't believe I've been doing this for 3 hours. Fireworks going off now? Assholes, it's not even New Year's yet. But then again, guess a lot of people will be up late tomorrow for New Year's. Wait, no, tonight, right? Yeah, tonight. It's New Year's now. You're welcome, madam. I'm glad someone appreciates me. Fuck. Wrong layer. Then it seems quite appropriate that they would be lighting fireworks then, done it. I don't think I've heard any fireworks over here, which is probably good, even though our fire danger is low. Maybe I'll probably hear him later. Inevitably. Boop boop. Beautiful. Wonderful. Gotta trace around the printer real quick, around these pieces of paper. Let's get this top edge, and then I gotta do the hands. Is this satisfying for you? Oh my god, there's so many fucking edges here. I've cursed myself. Sadness 100 years. Oh, fuck. Could use a smaller brush, but, fuck you. I really need to find some background music, or maybe I'll make some. just make a really long backing track that I can use for my streams. All right. Ta-da! It's beautiful. I think it turned out great. And I shall see you guys in the next stream.